Here's a funky groove in C minor. You gotta try this. For this example, C minor is going to be the 2 chord in the key of B flat. I'm going for that Dorian sound. So I'm going to start with this C minor chord on the top 4 strings. I have a root position triad on strings 2, 3, and 4, and doubling the root on the highest string. So far I have the sound of a C minor triad here, right? I have the root, the flat 3, and the 5th. To get that Dorian sound, I'm going to look for the flat 7 and the 6. So 2 ways to find that flat 7 and 6 on this root position triad. You find the root, in this case 10th fret of the D string, whole step down is going to be the flat 7, half step down is going to be the 6. Or also you can go to the 5th, 8th fret of the B string, whole step up is going to be the 6, half step up is going to be the flat 7. So if I want to stay in position, I can try this. Now, most of the time when I'm creating a guitar part, I'm actually visualizing myself playing with other people. I'll see myself playing with a drummer, a bass player, and another mid-range instrument. Most of the times it will be a guitar player or a keyboard player. So with this idea in mind, I will try not to double notes when creating parts. So for example, if I'm in this position, I will either go for this root position triad, strings 2, 3, and 4, or for this first inversion triad, strings 1, 2, and 3. Just bear in mind that when you're playing with other people, you want your part to cut through the mix. But actually for this part, I'm going from this C minor triad to this 6 and flat 7. So here I'm going to visualize this C minor root position triad, strings 1, 2, and 3. I got the root, the 3rd, and the 5th. If I go from the root, whole step down, I got the flat 7, half step down, I got the 6. Now the reason I'm going from this C minor triad to this 6 and flat 7 is because I want to get that Dorian sound using simple chord shapes. So remember, we're in the key of B flat, right? I'm going to borrow the 5 chord that is F major and the 4 chord that is E flat major. These are really simple chord shapes, right? It's like playing an open D chord, but I'm all the way up in the 5th fret. F major and E flat. Now if I play F major over C, I'm going to have the root, the octave, the 11, and the 13. Right away I have the Dorian sound here. And if I play E flat major over C, I have a C minor 7 chord. So that first bar sounds like this. Now for the second measure, again I start with this C minor chord on the top 4 strings, but this time I'm going to play the 6 and the flat 7 an octave higher. So from the 5th, whole step up is the 6, 10th fret of the B string, half step up, the flat 7. And from the flat 7, another whole step up is going to be the root. I'm just going to harmonize this root note with a first inversion C minor triad. Now if I bring that root a whole step down, I have the flat 7. And this looks like a familiar shape. This is no more than E flat major triad, right? That's the 4 chord in the key of B flat. If I put my bass on C, C minor 7. So that part sounds like this. If I put all that together at the end, I have this.